John, what's going on? I couldn't get it to load, John. I tried everything and it just kept failing. It's crazy. Hey, Dell, what's going on? I had to re-download Streamlabs and everything. I've been messing with it for like 30 minutes. Crazy. But yeah, so I had a bunch of issues with Streamlabs. Like every time I tried to go live, it just kept going to schedule over and over and over again. So I asked Methodical Man, and then yeah, honest take for sure, that's exactly what happened. And he said he had issues this morning too, so I had to re-download everything, and then finally it started working. So nice Harami setup right there. First 940. So I'm a little so we had news this morning, 8:30, core retail, Empire State. Tomorrow, CPI, Canada, CAD. So, wow, what a bounce there off 722s there. Oh yeah, I did. I had like 5 of them up on this take. I went back and I had to erase them, and I had like some of you guys waiting on me, and I'm like, oh man, what the heck's going on? Oh, nice, John. I already hit DLL on my funded futures, and blew my pro account. Oh well. But I don't have many funded accounts still. I have one XFA that I need to activate, and I have 2 take profit traders that I need to wait to activate. I think I got like 1 more day, 2 more days. So I got like nothing. Personal account. I got that fired up over here. $19,800 now. Pretty bullish over the night since London. Just kind of a push up higher. And then we had that news this morning, and it busted to the high side as well. So we're getting a little bit of a bounce in the market right now. See if we push up here, fill some of these gaps. So we have gaps up here. Not really. 829, get that wick up here. In the 900s, but we'll just wait for a setup and run with it. This was a nice setup. I ended up taking this in the personal account while I was trying to load up. Just all kinds of issues. Hey Amelia, yeah, I had all kinds of issues. I had to re-download Streamlabs and everything this morning. It's crazy. Cause I was ready to get on at like 9:15. It took me like 30-40 minutes to get it fired up. It's nice to see a person take 1.4 million out of one Apex account. Yeah, it is crazy. 1.4 million out of one account. Just nuts. I was wondering why you didn't hear much about building the account anymore. 20 accounts seems too much to go wrong. Yeah, I know. It is risky. You have all those funded accounts and then you're copy trading them. It's very risky. So yeah, we had a nice Arami setup right here. I did take it in my personal account before I got on stream. While I was waiting for Streamlabs to re-download. I'm glad it's fired up though, and it's nothing that I was doing wrong. So yeah, you have to rely on the copy trader. Yeah, it's a little scary for sure. I agree with you. Right back to 19,800s now. Oh, what a gloomy, rainy day. And if you fail all the PA, yeah, I know. It can really add up too. There's activation fees. They really add up. Alright, right back at 19,800. Just kind of hanging out right now. For a while, Rhythmic was destroying people in the fast market. To Apex credit, they would reset people. Yeah, I know. I remember that last summer. Or, I think it was over the summer. Grab my headphones here. Thanks for stopping in, guys, today. Sorry I was late. All right, right at 780s. So I'm working on an eval here, 100K. I got it for $15. Tradeify. It was a rebill. I don't really have any funded accounts to trade right now. I do have my personal pulled up on the other screen here. If I do enter a trade, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, Yoma, I can't. So I messed with Streamlabs, so I can't hear anything through the monitors. So I'm listening to Methodical on my headphones, actually, through my phone. I need a little background noise when I'm trading, a little something. What's going on, Yoma? Hey, Coach Fred, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Kind of think it's short here, but I don't see anything too definitive for our setup yet. Elite trader, no 10-second trades. So stupid. Oh yeah, I've heard Elite Trader. Yeah, I've heard it. I've never traded with them, but I've heard they have a lot of rules. I don't know. That's stupid. Remember Top Step used to have a 20-second rule. Yeah, this is not looking good for the bulls here. The this little Harami here could push down into the 724s. Probably should have took it. I was feeling it, but I'm short. I'm gonna actually scale in. All right, short 5. If we come down to the VWAP, I'm going to take it off. So I expect a VWAP bounce. But we'll see. We'll stop above that candle. Very wide stop, but PW's having his 12-year-old trade? No kidding. That's funny. I'm done for today. Took a bad execution loss. Good trade, just bad execution, and got stop losses. Oh, that's alright, Joma. Yeah. One trade a day, man. There we go. There's a nice push down. So yeah, I'm in micros, Amelia. I'm in micros. There's the flush. This was the good entry right here. 773 is target right where we're at now. But I think we keep going. This account is intraday trailing, so gotta be a little careful. I'm willing to go up to 10 on this eval. But I think 5 is a good starting point here. Alright, 750s now. Still looking a little dumpy. These are pretty big moves. Currently up 20 points here. Yeah, 5 minis, yeah. Sometimes I'll do that on top step. Evals. Oh, getting the push up now. Not loving that. Just could put it in inside bar. But we'll see. Alright, Yoma. Take it easy, man. Alright, getting the push up now. Should've just took the 20 points, huh? And yeah, it looks like we might be putting it in the inside bar here. What the heck is going on here? Alright, I turned it down just a little bit, Fred. Alright, looks like might get stopped out here. I'm actually gonna short on my personal right here at 771. There we go. Nice move there. Alright, I'm out on my personal. That was a nice flush. 771. Wow, that was a nice flush. I think I got a good 30 points out of that one. Yeah, I made a little bit last night too, but I just got like another 650 on that. See right here on the personal. All right, putting in an inside bar here. Don't love that. Love to see it break to the downside now. I hate it when you're in a trade and then now you get another setup. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. Yeah. What's going on? Yeah, it feels pretty weird having almost 1,000 subs. Pretty quickly too, I think. Alright, this is not looking good. But we'll just keep our stop in place and let the trade play out now. Could possibly take a trade on another account, you know, on the break of this bar. We'll see. Hey, Terry Trades, what's going on? I had so much trouble getting, trying to get on live this morning, Terry. I had to re-download my Streamlabs, and now I'm all messed up. But We were in this trade here. We were up about 20 points. I was looking for a bigger move, and now it looks like we're going to pay the price on this inside bar. But I did just take a nice 30-point short on the personal account. So, and I've already hit DLL on my funded futures. I'm thinking about taking the long on the personal on this, but I'm flipping the switch. I might flip the switch here. Don't you hate it? Like, I hate it when I'm in a setup, when I'm in a trade, and then one of my setups comes up, and then, which is the first inside bar of the session, which could fail because it's only about 60%, 65% win rate. So it could fail here, but yeah, it did suck. It really sucked. That's funny, his son is trading. That is hilarious. I wish I had someone to teach me how to trade when I was young. We're at 19,800 now. Really struggling at this level. Feels very non-directional. $165-point range so far. I'm gonna try along here on the breakout. Could cook this eval here. I have to watch intraday trailing. This is a advanced account, Tradeify. I got it rebuild for $15, so trying it. And on 50K, Justin, it's the trailing stops at 2,000. So whatever the buffer is, what the original trailing drawdown is. So like a 25K, I think it's what, 1,500. So once you get to 1,500, it stops. And 50K, it's 2,000. So you get to 2,000, it stops. Yeah, no problem, man. So see if we can hold above 19,800. I'm risking quite a bit on this eval here. This is a 100K account, so I actually have a fair amount of drawdown, but we are risking 600 funny money. This eval, so we'll see. breakout trade, but kind of feels like we might just be putting in an inside day here so far. Yep, stopped out here. Nope, not quite. Maybe we'll get a little lucky. Nope, so far. I think we're gonna get stopped out. I think it's inevitable, but we could get lucky. Last time we did not get lucky with our take profits or our stop losses, so. So when I back test this strat, I usually place the stop just below, and then I target like 60 points. I'm gonna move this. So I have a 30-point stop, and I usually look for like 60 points plus, but where I did get in a little bit late. Move the take profit just below the high here. But don't look like we're gonna get our take profit anyway. It looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Yeah, Terry, it looks like we're putting in an inside day so far, which is, I mean, you never know. I guess it could break out either way, but you figure with the FOMC coming up Wednesday and its rollover as well, it can get tricky. Down 850 on Z-Val. Not a good start. And then it pushes right back up. So, let's see. So 757 is where my stop should be on this break. And I ended up getting in late. So I'm just going to kind of watch to see if that works. All right, John. Have a good workout, man. With the initial balance being set here in 10 minutes. Could put in another inside bar here. They're kind of rangy right now. We've been used to these breakouts, these big moves, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, and right now we actually feels like we're putting in a true kind of a range day, which we haven't. I mean, it feels like a normal range day, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like the last few weeks, like it might have been a range day technically, but you know, 300-400 points, 500 points on the range. Today we have what, 160, 180 or something. 160. Keegan, what's going on? I'm kind of sleepy today. weather is just terrible. It's that typical March, gloomy, rainy. Most of the snow is gone though, which is nice. Good thing about the rain in the spring in Maine is it drives the frost out of the ground, so that way it thaws out faster. Thaws out and then dries out. Very interesting. Did not want to break that previous low there on the inside bar. Kind of bounced off it. Love to see a little. I would have loved to see a little sweep, and then an immediate reaction on the push up. That would have been a nice trigger for a long, possibly. But I don't know. We still have the data wick down here at 659s. I'm actually gonna short here, a little aggressive. Okay. I might be just getting chopped up today. Not my morning. Wasn't my night either. But we'll see. If we get a break, I might add one in the inside bar. Might add yeah, Dan, I got chopped up pretty bad. I ended up blowing that. I ended up passing one one combine this morning, and then I blew one. And then I hit daily loss limit on my funded futures funded accounts. And then I realized, like, I don't really have many funded accounts right now. I'm waiting on 2 take profit traders, waiting on an XFA. I need to rebuild some Apex accounts. I'm working on a Buell and Ox eval. There we go. See the elevator here. Just thinking about adding, but doesn't feel like it wants to go. It's kind of holding up. 2 consecutive inside bars now. Kind of looking bull flaggy too, which I don't love. See if we can break to 770s. Alright, I'm short 2 now. Looking for the elevator. Alright, there's the elevator. That's what we want to see. Stops break even. Alright, taking one off. Oops, I left the bracket on. Eek. Totally messed that up. I left the bracket on. I hate it when I do that. Gotta be careful with the trailing. Locked in another 200. Alright. Out of that. So we got back like 800 bucks on that trade. So yeah, I preemptively got in short, looking for the anticipation of the inside bar, and then once we actually broke, I added a second contract. So we were actually in 2 minis there. And then I took one off on the quick flush, and then I tried to trail the other one. I kind of fumbled it a little bit with the brackets. I forget about those sometimes. I like the Top Step X where it's pretty easy to take them on and off. So I'm pretty good on a personal account as well for the day. I'm not unhappy. Thanks, Amelia. That was a pretty good trade. I think we could actually flush to 180, our 660s could be possible, but we have a lot of stuff to get through to get there though. The VWAP, the initial balance low, the open. Yeah, Terry, I should have hodled though. You know this is going to the lows. I should have hodled. At least the bottom of this range, 720s. Hey, Emmett, what's going on? So currently down $27 on this eval. We were down 850. It is an intraday trailing, so. Nvidia's at the low of the days. Nice. Hey Kevin, what's going on? Could dump more. I think so too. I think we could go down to just data wick here, minimally. You know, 658s. You know, that's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't really know. We do have the VWAP and the initial balance low to bust through, but we could do it. And we've been very bullish since London, 3 a.m. And I like to call these weak buyers and weak sellers. Just old Jim Dalton term from TPO charts, but it's kind of true. Like once you start running these, sometimes it will take them all back, you know. Yeah, very well could be a minute. Yeah, kind of what I was thinking too. Could actually put it in a true range day, like a kind of a normal one compared to what we are used to, for sure. There we go, busting through the VWAP there, 700s as well. It's looking very dumpy now. This is gonna be the lows here. I should have hodled. I should have. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. See if we can break through 683s now. Let's take a look at the 1 minute. What's your spread? We got pretty good spread on the 1 minute. I could look for a, if I really think that we're going to go down, I could look for a little retest of the 9 to hop in another short. I might actually try it on an eval, guys, by the way. gonna try it. Let's try a little scalp. If it gets up there and touches that 9. Nope, don't want to. Actually target, I'm gonna actually look for a bigger target. Usually it's a 1-to-1, 10-point, 10-point scalp, but I'm actually gonna target a little bit lower. See if we actually flush through those lows. $661. Today's St. Patrick's Day, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. If that's your thing. Let's try to be green today, right? Nothing but green. So this is the strategy where the 9 crosses over the 21 and the 50. This is a methodical man strat, and then you look for like at least a 10-point spread between the 21 and the 9, and then you look for a 9 touch for the flush. Ideally, you want to draw, at some level. So we do have a draw to those data lows. I think that's where we're going. So then that's my bias. So it's kind of got all the check marks right now. The only thing is I usually go for 10-point stop loss and a 10-point take profit, and I'm actually going to look for a bigger win, and I'll probably move my stop loss if we start to flush. So we'll see. Right now we have not got tagged in yet. I'm still waiting. It's about a 70% win rate. It's like we're gonna get tagged in. No, sir. Alright, didn't quite get tagged in there. It almost looks like we did, right? But we didn't. I don't love that. Ugh, guys, today feels like a Netflix and chill day. I'm exhausted. Basically, it's all we're looking for. So we're sitting right at the open here. I think we get tagged in now. And probably get our face melted. So order sitting at 725.25. Come on. Just do it already. Sorry, I keep yawning. Not a very good Harami. This actually looks very bearish. Still bouncing off the VWAP though. Yeah, some good volatility, which is nice. Looking very nice. But yeah, I funded account's not looking great. But I stuck with my DLL though. Stuck with my DLL. So that's a plus. There's the flush. That's what we were looking for. We didn't quite get tagged in, unfortunately. I'm going to take that off, that order. A little unlucky. I think we run those, that 660 area. Testing out an initial balance here. That's just that data candle from 8:30. I feel like FOMOing in here. I'll hop in here. FOMO. Got to hold below that initial balance though. Ouch, that's ugly. Holding that initial balance now. I'm actually gonna think about DCAing here. I'm gonna get smoked on this. We're back to negative 800. Stupid. Caught me. FOMOing. That was a bad trade. Yeah, that was a really bad trade. That was stupid. Not a good trade. So perhaps we do just hold this initial balance here for a while and then actually put it in true inside day. That's very possible. Very possible. That's a pretty bullish candle off the initial balance there. Hope you guys faded me on that one. That was nasty. I think I took 100% drawdown on that one. Alright, so down 852, right back to down 852 on this eval. Just kind of going back and forth, kind of on the hamster wheel right this morning. Yeah, I think we go back up here. No real setup for me right now. There was no setup right there either. That was just dumb, and that's why I got smoked. You guys gotta wait for your setups. That was a very discretionary, I think, trade. Hey, Bray, what's going on? Tell me something different. Market's garbage. I know. Market's always garbage when I'm red. That's for sure. thinking about long, but God, we just got that data low there. I guess we don't have to fill it, right? That stuff gets me in trouble. I need to stop like looking at that stuff. Having that bias, like, oh, I really think we're going, because I really don't know. So I just need to trade what I'm seeing on the setup. And then if I'm in a setup, then perhaps like, oh, that's a good target. So then, yeah, YM for sure. Let's look at YM. Holy moly. What's interesting about YM, the aggressive school run is actually still in play. The stop would be at the highs. If we end up flushing back down lower, I actually kind of like this. You know what? Alright, we're in the new contract, right? So Y M. I mean, we could push the highs, but it's a pretty cheap trade. Actually, I'm going to short YM here on the personal. But it looks like we might get taken out. I don't know. We'll see. It's a pretty cheap trade. If you guys are trading YM, I would think you'd be trading the new contract. So that's where the volume is. So for the rollover. Alright. Back to the NQ. Push it up higher here. Nice rejection off the IBL. And then just ripped higher. It really feels like perhaps an inside type day so far. Very rangy. Hey, honest take, what's going on? Sort of. I like if it was here, Amelia, like at 10:30 on that 5-minute, I would have liked it much better. Looks like we might get stopped out on the YM trade pretty quickly. Nasdaq's pushing down now. But yeah, I mean, I'd like this one to be inside this for the setup. This one, I don't take too much account for. Like, I don't know. It's not really my setup. Right, now NQ, kind of putting in a little flag pattern here. Let's take a look at the besides that wick there, but get a little flag here. So we break down below the VWAP. Alright, just kind of stair stepping down, 750s. Almost to the middle of the bottom of this range. What do we got for range? Still 165. 765 is 50%-ish. Kind of like just below the 50% mark, just kind of puttering around. Indecisive. There's a little flush down there. Testing that 720 again. You rolled? Yeah, I did too. I know E-Trade doesn't let you, like, it doesn't remind you, so I've lost quite a bit of money accidentally clicking on a wrong contract before. Whoops. Because of the spread. That sucks. You can do that. So up short, YM 81. Stop at the high. So kind of looks, it's a little risky, but it's cheap. I'm willing to take that risk. As that continues to kind of grind higher. Put it on there too. Short YM. Target be low. $41,848. I cannot speak. What did I say? 41,885. Short YM in the personal as well. I'm in at 42,081. Personal, 3 contracts. See here, 3 contracts. Hey John Sharp, what's going on? So risking 760 to make 1790 possibly. So we'll see. Hey Chafin, what's going on? Oh, nice. Oh, very good. Yes, nice short on that NASDAQ there. Bouncing off the VWAP though. I think we could actually... I don't know. I keep saying it. I'm not going to say it no more. I think we're going to go to that data low, and we haven't, so I say that on every candle. Nice 40 ticks there. And then immediately bounce right off the VWAP. I am back to break even. This will be my last trade, probably, for this morning. Unwilling to go. So truly kind of like can play the range pretty much so far. Kind of way it's setting up. Would love to see the flush down to the YM, the elevator. Go. Looking good. So we're in short here, so can't flatten my trade though if I need to. Let me see. Put this over here. Huh, I don't know why I can't see my ladder. So up $1,200 on this YM short right now on the personal, up $3,500 for the day, and we're continuing to flush lower. I'm tempted to take off my profits on my personal, but I can't see my ladder though. I don't like not being able to see my flatten button. Sorry. I'll let you guys know. You know, trying to break down below that 42,000 now. Targeting here because of the aggressive school run trade, 945. Right in this area here. It's also 50% of this giant, the open candle, the 5-minute candle. But really, I'm just like looking for like 130 plus points off this 945 candle. So we didn't take it first thing on this break, but once I don't know. Once it actually pulled back and it looked like it was a cheap enough trade, that's when I ended up hopping in. So it's kind of what we're banking on here. Right now we're just testing that 42,000, just kind of sitting there. So I'm pretty heavy with 3 contracts on YM on the personal. I need to pay attention to NASDAQ flushing those lows now. And that might be good for YM. Sometimes they move the opposite though. So sometimes NASDAQ is flushing and YM is pushing up. Push it. It's tempting to take the win on the personal at $1,200, but I know this could turn into potentially a $4,000 trade, $3,000 maybe. I don't really know. Maybe 3,000. Especially if we really start to flush. You take your money and run? Yeah, I hear you. Well, the nice thing is I'm already up on the account for the day, Amelia, so you know, even if I take this comes all the way back and takes the loss, then so be it. I'll still be up on the day, actually. But yeah, really trying to push lower. Stops at the high. But yeah, struggling to get down below that 42,000 though. Starting. Right back, push it back up here. It's alright. Hopefully, like, this is not gonna be the range. You know, 42,000-ish to 42,100. You know, hopefully. Stand up for a minute. Stretch. I'm really sore from my gym workout yesterday. Pretty bullish candle there on YM. That's the only thing I don't like. This is an intraday trailing account, so We are eating into some intraday. But you usually don't see like huge flush candles like you would with on momentum with YM compared to NQ. You know, you're gonna get, you know, some back and forth, you know, as it's drifting lower or higher. I do like that we broke this little trend here. That's kind of good for our short. So all we can do is ask the magic 8-ball. All right, let's see. Will YM go lower? Oh, says no. Magic 8-ball says no. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Still short here. 42,081 on the personal, 42,064 on this eval. Gotta get down below the 42,000s here. Being bold and hold. Did I see 49 first? I don't know. This is my personal I got going on. 42,081 is where I'm short from. Yeah, 42,081. And yeah, currently up a G on 3 contracts, but could go right to 0. I don't know. But up approximately 3,000 right now. Without the trade, we're up 2,000 on the personal, so we will see. Oh, I was up a little. I lost a little bit. But yeah, no, I think I was up at one point almost 2,700, I think. Yeah, just with the IRS, Amelia. Just with the IRS, that's it. Well, I actually could lose because I don't have my stop at break even. I could lose on this trade, so I might be up, I don't know, $800 or something, which is still a great day. But I'd love to have like a $5,000-$6,000 day. That sounds better, for sure. Forget about the IRS. They don't let you forget. They don't let you forget them, for sure. I try to forget about them too. I still haven't done my taxes for last year yet. I gotta do that. I'm gonna owe money, so I'm gonna wait. All right, maybe we'll put in another flag here and then drop, flag and drop, flag and drop. That's what I would like to see. Check out what NASDAQ's doing. Oh, look at that. Finally got down there, huh? Called that out earlier and failed every time on the attempt. So, not good on my part. But really holding these 42,000s, I don't love that. But stopped where it needs to be. So we'll see. My stomach's growling. I'm hungry. Try to get close to 0. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Amelia. It's always a positive when you can just get 0. Alright, YM's kind of boring right now. Nasdaq's continuing to kind of flush below the, I wouldn't say flush, but it's below the initial balance low here, 683s. And we're waiting for the mega flush. But I like it. I still like this trade. We pump up above our entry, break this trend here, then I won't like it so much. But for now, I like it. I feel like we're drifting lower. But with YM, it could take all day. Really could. There's a nice little flush there. Still holding that 42,000 though. We gotta really like close below that, I think, for it to go. If we get a nice close down below 42,000, I think we see another leg down. But for now, we're just holding that level. And the more it holds it, the more I don't like it. But just trying to be patient. Coming right back to the initial balance low here on NQ, rejecting. Put in a little inside bar there. YM just doesn't want to give it up. Nice little long there on yeah, on YM. Yeah, on the personal too. Methodical. And on personal, I'm short from 42,081 with 3 contracts. Nice push up off of that inside bar. Yeah, looking for a bigger flush though. Looking for a bigger flush. Stops at the high. Kept holding this 42,000 area though, and now I'm not digging it. But we'll see. Nasdaq's pushing up. I think if Nasdaq could roll over, possibly, then YM will follow. We'll see. I asked the Magic 8 Ball earlier, methodical, and it said, I asked it if YM was going to go down lower, and it said no. So now I don't know. I know, I should have. I really should have. But we're up pretty decent on the personal. We're up 2,000, so I'm willing to take the risk. If we end up getting stopped out, I don't know, I might be up like $700-800 bucks. But if it does flush, then it'll be up, I don't know, $5 grand, $6 grand. So you see it here. So we're up like 2,000 right now. 3 contracts, so still short 42,081. And yeah, looking for the big flush. But that don't look good. It's not looking so good now. We could just kind of, let's see if I draw a little box here. Kind of range it the rest of the day. I hope not, but we could be sitting in this trade for a long time. This is E-Trade, methodical, and the only reason why is because that's where I put my investments, so it's easier, although it is dangerous to do that. I don't recommend it for most people. It's good to have a separate investment and personal account, in my opinion. Not financial advice, but it just makes it easy. And all I do is just for executions. The charts are horrible with E-Trade and everything. I do have an Optimus futures account too, through Optimus, but they use Iron Beam for the broker, so I wouldn't even use Optimus. I would just go with Iron Beam, unless you want their Optimus Flow, which is it's just a rebranded Quan Tower. My separate both are broken. I know, they are broken right now. Let's take a look at NQ here. Nice push up off that inside bar there. Rejecting off the VWAP. Coming back to test that initial balance low. Kind of pushing through it now. There's the bounce. Alright, YM still, it's break even on the this account here, but on his eval, but up a little bit on the personal, but nothing significant. Just kind of hanging out here. Yo, Trading Star, what's going on? I gotta change this song here. So this is the thing about trading YM, is it can get a little boring. Wow, nice push up there off that inside bar. Inside bar plays have been working pretty well this morning. And yet we're red. You know why? Because I'm not sticking with my strategy. Nice push up there. Not liking that YM trade now. Kind of what I was thinking, like if we got up above this trend here, it don't look good, but stops where it is. Gets taken out, gets taken out. Doing great. How's trading going today so far? Not that great, Trading Star. Up on the personal account, down on everything else though. Seems to be the MO lately. No patience. Oh, you know what? I think I have a Buellanox account. Let me see this. Hey Mo, what's going on? How's it going, Mo? Do I have checking my Buellanox here. I feel like I got rebuilds or something, but so yeah, we're still short YM, 42,064, 42,081 on the personal, on the average. So, taking a little drawdown now, unfortunately. We were in the money pretty good. We were looking for the break out of this range, but stops at the high 140s, and we're letting it play out. That's all we can do. But yeah, nice move there off that initial balance low and then break of the inside bar. Actually, it started to give you a little heat though. Quite a bit of heat before it actually went. back down to test the VWAP. I don't know, Bray. Well, it's not. I mean, I guess the trend is kind of down for the day, but I mean, it's pretty hard. It's not like a true trend day or anything, so. It's the supermarket mentality, Bray. The supermarket sale mentality. That's really what it is. See money, take money. That's right. Always in hindsight, though. Honest take, always in hindsight. That $1,000 winner could have turned into $4,000, which is still fine. Right now, hasn't wanted to come up and take the highs out, so not yet. Hopefully it holds like the NASDAQ did. 847.75. That'd be good. I definitely don't like this trade now. Don't love it. It's pretty bullish. There's the breakout. See if we reject here. Trying to break out of this range here. I might try to scalp the NASDAQ while we're sitting in that YM trade. This is just an eval only, so. Could either be really good or really bad really quick. This is a harami, but I'm gonna short here. This could be ugly. I'm gonna look for the lows. Shorting the VWAP. What the heck am I doing? This eval cost me $15, by the way. It was a Tradeify promotion, and I just let it rebuild because it was 15 bucks. So I can't DCA. If I DCA, I mean that's a lot of. If YM goes up. I'd love to see it flush the lows. Go. It's like YM's coming down as well. Yeah, it is. All not gonna actually look for the lows. I'm just gonna look for scalp here. There we go. Oh, should have held it to the lows. So that helped out a little bit. A little scalp. Looking at those overnight equal lows. Oh, down here. 554. 50, Nate. That's a good call, even on the 5 minute too, huh? Over here too, huh? Pretty close. Anna, how's it going? I'm doing alright. Living the dream. Lost 5 accounts from different prop firms. I overtraded with contract size. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. Yeah, I hit DLL on my funded futures. I hit, we're down slightly. Slightly. Down to 1100 on this. Still short 2 here. DC8 here. Tied in a 3rd contract on this eval. Heck with it. I'm still short on the personal account as well. Yeah, and I'm up about 2,000 currently unrealized on the personal account, so pretty good day on the personal. See right here. Actually break even on the YM right now, but we're still in 3 contracts short on the YM. So we'll see how the day is gonna finish. Could be a really big day, or it could just be a decent winning day. So that's a pretty good position to be in. But very bearish candle there. I like that. Thanks, Anna. Pays for some more evals, right? So let's look at the NASDAQ, because YM kind of bars me right now. NASDAQ's just kind of sitting right at that IBL. Yeah, Methodical Man just said about those 50s too, Nate. Down here at 55s. So it's a good possibility. We kept trying to target that low of the data candle. 8:30. We kept trying to target this. It kept getting smoked every time. There we go. Alright, YM's back in the money. We're in 3 contracts now. We're in heavy. There we go. Maybe I should ask Magic 8 Balls. So 4240 here, YM. Really gotta get down through that 42,000 to really make something happen with this trade. This is intraday trailing, so I have to be a little careful. So keep that in mind. Currently up 800. Up 885, 900 on the personal. Continuing to flush there. We pull over YM here. YM currently up 930. You see it down here in the left corner too. So unrealized 3,200 right now. There we go. That's what we want to see right down now. We just gotta break below the 42,000. That's very bearish. Oh yeah, Nasdaq's flushing. Here we go. That's what we want to see. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to trail something just because of the alright, took one off. Alright, took two off. I thought I took two off. That was weird. Alright, I'll just market one out. You gotta roll playing games. You gotta roll your contracts. Show you. You can see the M5 contract is trading a lot larger. You're probably trading the H5 still, which you can, but it's just, that's probably it. Nice trade here. 1,400 on the personal unrealized. I'm gonna actually take two off on the personal. I took two off. I don't know if we're going to hold this range here. So I took two off, so I'm only in one contract now on each account. So currently unrealized up 3,680. If I put stop at break even, it'll be a $3,000 day, but glad to see someone trades YM. Yeah, I do sometimes playing games. If I see something that I like, but yeah, I mean NQ is my bread and butter. But yeah, if I see something really nice, actually Amelia is one that kind of mentioned YM, and then I looked at it, and then I was like, ooh, I kind of like that setup because it looked like a really cheap trade. I just put the stop at the high there, and then let it go. But yeah, nice. It is much more chill. Almost too chill. Almost makes me want to fall asleep. I'm actually going to move my stop to break even on my personal as well. So 42,085 is my break even. So I'm going to put it at 42,083. So currently risk off trade now on the personal, and we'll let it roll. Could flush the rest of the day, I don't know. Or it just could bounce right back up, take us out. Don't know. Magic 8 Ball says we're going up, unfortunately, so. All right. Oh, I got a fake Tanya Trades following me on Twitter. Kind of waiting for this trade to play out here. Nice push down. Could potentially get down in the 50s, you know, on this these equal lows here. Woodchip, what's going on, buddy? Where you been? Hanging out with other streamers? Just kidding. Oh, what's going on? Playing games. YM has a lot of cheap trades. That's why I love it. Can't do it with NQ. No, not really. For sure. So, if you guys are just tuning in, I see a lot of people just popped in. We've been in a YM short. We just took 2 off. We were in 3 heavy on the personal and the C-Val here. So, and everything's at break even now. So, see my personal here. We were in 3 heavy, ended up taking a few off. Currently up unrealized 450, up 3,700 unrealized for the day. And stop is at break even at 42,083. My average is at 42,085. And if you guys are just tuning in, smash the like button for me. So we are trading this Tradeify 100K eval. It's an advanced account. I ended up getting rebuilt for $15. So I figured it's worth no, it's horrible playing games. The reason why I do it is because that's just where my money is. So, yeah, that's where my investments are. I don't recommend doing that, by the way. Just, you know, have a separate account. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I guess margin requirements. I do have a, you know, a fair amount of investment money in there too, so it plays off that as well for the cash account. But I also have a Optimus Futures account too, but I don't trade it. Do you work there playing games? Sorry, I didn't mean to put them down. But yeah, no, I just wouldn't. I mean, I love them as a investment thing, but yeah, futures, not good. They need some improvements. It needs some improvements. But it works. All I do is like execute, because I look at the charts on the Trade-A-Bait, and then I'll just execute off the ladder of the DOM, because I hate the charts on E-Trade too. But all I do is pretty much just push the button. I've been in with E-Trade for a long time now. Yes. That would be nice, playing games. All they gotta do playing games for me is do this on each like Trade-A-Bait and be able to put in bracket orders like easily. Right now it's like really difficult to put in bracket orders on the futures to make them and stuff, like the ATM strategies, where like Trade-A-Bait's really easy. But like to try to do OCO or something like that is a little difficult. If they made it like so it was a little more simple to make those bracket orders, that would be sweet. You know, something like this. Take profit, stop loss, things like that. It does, yeah, it's a pain in the ass. And it's not that simple. Like, you gotta kind of know what you're doing to do it. So kind of like what we expected there, kind of bouncing still off this little box that I made. It's a little range box. So I'm not unhappy that we took off 2 contracts there at the bottom of the range. Of course, we would like to see it break out of this and flush. But for now, we took 2 off. We have 1 left on both accounts, personal and the Trade-A-Fi, and yeah, starts to break even. Yeah, me too. Honest take. That's why we ended up taking it off. Taking off most of them. It was a nice ad there. I ended up DCAing a little bit. We were in 2, and then I added another 3rd right here. Very nice peaked above there. So nice short entry. If you went short just above probably a bar high. It's a little David Paul / Tom Lugard type of trade right there. As soon as you try to play the range, it breaks out against me. I tried to never trade them. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it can be done. It's just, and this definitely feels like an inside day just for YM. I mean, I don't even know if Nasdaq's going to flush down to the 50s. It could. But yeah, we have the FOMC coming Wednesday, and it's rollover. This could just turn into a nothing day, but I have no idea. Oh, so yeah. So the school run trade, basically, the short answer, quick answer, is basically the break of the 945 bar. So the 945 5-minute candle, take 2 ticks below on the break and then 2 ticks above the break. And I look for 100 plus points usually. And then your stop goes on either side, 2 ticks above or 2 ticks below. And that's it. You can also do it on the NASDAQ. As you see, it was a big stop out, but if you took the 945 break here at 740-ish, stop goes above 827, very large stop out. But you can see it never got above there, and it's continued to flush down lower. So the stop would have been, or the entry would have been like right here, and you currently would be up over 100 points. And that's the aggressive school run. It's pretty simple. I love it. It gives like a beginner traders like a good entry, something to look for, something to get their feet wet. Kind of rejecting off the IBL there again. I'm starving. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just take a quick break while we're in this trade. Stops at break even there, so. Got some clementines. LR, IR playing out. What's going on, Fred? Try not to chew in your ear. Trying to hold. We had a nice flush down on the YM and trying to recover some MFU. Long 55. Let's take a look at the NASDAQ. Yeah, we could push up there. Kind of projecting off the initial balance, but it looks like we're going to break through. I really think that, I don't know. Kind of think like we might end up putting in inside day, but for now, we're just kind of trending lower. We're in this like giant bear trend thing. Channel. I don't know how to draw trend channels. And YM is just chopping this range. We could get taken out here. Looking for a 7-10 drop. We might get stopped out here on YM. Break even, we'll see. I like to stop here, 193. I actually like that. I might actually move my personal account. Same. So we take back that candle and it is what it is. Kind of feels like we're going to, but now green on 1. Very nice. A nice break above the VWAP here, up through 720s could be a good good shift in the could break out of that trend channel. All right, snack time's over. I think we can get up and get a nice close above the VWAP there. I think we could push. Summit. Getting all kinds of fake followers today. So stupid. All right, YM, what are you doing? gonna slow grind to my take my. Oh really? Whoa! I can't actually hear it. Thank you though. Appreciate it. Fake followers is a flex, I guess. Yeah. I got a fake Tanya trades and a fake someone else today. So currently I have 367 on this eval. What am I up on the personal? It's still 210 bucks. Stops at 93. So, which is pretty much break even. Just above this candle here. And unrealized up 3,400 bucks. So, right there. Pretty good month so far. Because you guys know I was down to start the year. And so I've had a really good March. Yeah, up over 25K this month. Which is, to be honest with you, that's not typical. I'm hoping to make it typical, but that's not typical performance from me. So I feel like I'm evolving some as a trader, which is a good thing. Obviously the market's been giving me nice opportunities with the volatility, but yeah, it's been nice. Yo, Stefan, what's going on, man? How's it going today? We're doing all right. We're doing good. There we go. There's a little NASDAQ just kind of still staying in that channel, really. I mean, peaked. I mean, my trend line's not great, but I peaked above it a little bit. And staying in that channel so far. YM's pushing down. I really would like to see the breakdown through this little range box here, but yeah, I'm just kind of sitting through this YM trade. Take a look at NASDAQ again. Yep, still staying in this channel here. Almost makes you want to short the channel, you know, just kind of write it down. But my luck, I'll get in short and then it'll just come back against me. Nice bounce there at 42,000. Once again, it would really have to close strongly below that 42,000. If we do, then I think we could definitely get into this gap on the 5 minute from the open, possibly, but we might not. Could take all day long. That's the problem. Vince, what's going on? Blew my MFF. Still waiting for Top Step to take most of my money out from the request on Friday. Oh, nice, Vince. 2 if by a boat. Might be making a higher low. Yeah, it could be. Very well. Yeah, I think if we get up above, you know, this VWAP here, 720s, I think then this trend is broken. So very well could be. And then it's like we have these relative equal lows down here, the 550s for a target. And I think a lot of people get their eyes on that. But we definitely could squeeze right here and pull back up. It's starting to feel like it wants to break. YM's actually looking like it might take us out finally. We were in 3 contracts long, short on the YMs. You guys are just tuning in. And ended up taking some off right here. And then we put the stop at break even, and we let this one ride. So it's at risk of being stopped out right now. Personal account. Same thing. We are up $3,335 unrealized. It looks like we might get stopped out. If we get stopped out, we'll probably be up like 3,100 or so. Be a 3K day in personal, so that's what we're doing on the YM. Yeah, risk of being stopped out here. If NASDAQ continues to push up. Nice long Fred, 170 on 75 there. So get up through that VWAP there. You can see the 20s. There's the pop. And there's the stop out for the YM. Alright, so our runner on the YM got stopped out, break even. Still a really nice trade. We ended up getting 90 points times 2, you know, on that flush down through. So almost 100 points. And then push up. So I'm gonna end it there. 3,155 on the personal, up 104. I hit daily loss limit on the my funded futures, and yeah, so not a bad day. Not a bad day. Yeah, I think I'll call it there. I'm gonna take a break and stuff, and it's a really crappy, nasty day. I feel like I want to take a nap, to be honest with you. But yeah, use code. So right now, Apex, 250Ks, 300Ks, everything's 71% off on Apex. 250Ks and 300Ks, $85 lifetime activation fees on those two, and then $40 resets on any size account. So if you guys can use my code PINE, if you guys are gonna use them, then appreciate it. Same with Bulanox, 75% off. And Terry Trades 100, all caps for Take Profit Trader, $119 all in on the 50Ks. Right? So really good deal on there. Get daily payouts. And also my funded futures, Methodical Man. Use code MM and put in that code. Even though it doesn't really give you a discount, put in the code, you know, so that way he gets credit. And if you guys are using Tradeify, just click my link and use MAR, it's the default code. I know it's a pain in the ass, but until I can get $1,000 in sales, then I can't get a personalized code. And I do use Tradeify. I actually gotten payouts from them, and yeah. But smash the like button on your way out. I'll see you guys tonight at 6 p.m. And yeah. Yoga, I love you doing yoga. I am Amelia, thank you guys. I did 3K on the personal today. Up over 27,000. Or maybe 20, yeah, almost 27,000 I guess on the personal this month. So yeah, crushing it. Crushing it. Hopefully that keeps going. I would love to get some more Take Profit Pro accounts. I'm waiting on them. That way I won't have to feel like I'm trading my personal so much. And get some daily payouts. So, alright guys, I'm going to call it there. Nice stream this morning after I was late because I could not get Streamlabs to fire up. But hopefully it's all well now. And I will see you guys tonight at 6 p.m. Hopefully so. Alright, I'll catch you then. Trade safe the rest of the day, guys. Peace.